Right now, we are taping this, and everybody in the control room is under the assumption that it is for television. And while I appreciate that they are allowing me the space to do that, I'm actually going to ask them not to put this on TV for a couple of reasons. To save my producers from worrying about placement in the show or tone out of it, which, by the way, are necessary evils when you do a TV show. Also because when you work at this place and when you sit at this desk, bad faith characters lay in wait to attack the method instead of the message. And so I'm going to deflate that hot air before it starts, because frankly, the power of reach goes well beyond just the TV platform. And I certainly learned that a couple of years ago after I shared a story about Kobe Bryant on this very SportsCenter. And if I'm being honest, the legacy of Girl Dad has always been incredibly complicated for me. Because they were Kobe's words, and ultimately I was only sharing them in the wake of unspeakable tragedy, but also because over time, what started as a touching tribute to the bond between fathers and daughters has turned mostly into a kitschy, commercialized catchphrase. I know you've seen the t-shirts. I certainly see the hashtags. You know, you're playing catch in the yard, hashtag Girl Dad. Father's Day pics, hashtag Girl Dad. Literally any content with a girl in it, Girl Dad. But strip girls of their constitutional rights, silence. I want the dads watching to ask themselves a really honest question right now, and I mean that. How does the sentiment of being a girl dad evolve beyond superficial social media posts into actual advocacy? Are you carrying that same pride for your daughters into boardrooms, locker rooms, courtrooms? Are you doing everything in your power to protect their rights? Do you trust them to make difficult decisions for themselves and their bodies? Should they be given full agency over their own lives? Can you confidently state to the women in your lives that you've used your power and privilege as men for their betterment? That you've done all you can to ensure that at the very least, they'll have the same rights afforded to decades of women before them? I had a friend the other day tell me that I was fearless. It is quite the opposite. I am filled with fear. But this is not a fire drill, and so I'm going to keep speaking up, even when it is uncomfortable, even when it means saying goodbye to my mentions, even if it alienates me from a faction of the public. I don't know if anything that I am doing will help, but I'm trying. And I suppose that all I'm asking to all of you well-meaning, proud girl dads out there is, are you